What's up, everybody? Welcome in to the 615. It's your host, Lee Hillis. And yes, you see in the bottom corner, we are a member of the Titan Upload Network. And yes, I do co host the Power Hour with Michael Bishop. But you see, we are talking free agency with Titans Colosseum. And we are also doing a mock draft. And we'll be back with them here in about 30 seconds. What's up, everybody? Let's go ahead and bring our guests in here from Titans Coliseum. We have our three gentlemen. How are y'all?
Yo, we chilling, man. How you doing, Lee?
I'm good. I'm good. But it has been a crazy day in the NFL. Some big things have happened. Ezekiel Elliott released by the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Darren Waller traded to the New York Giants. Or just a couple.
Yeah, Jalen to Miami. It's a lot going on right now. It's that time of year where we get to see the shakeup and what the new year is going to look like. So it's exciting and a lot's happening.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a good season, man. I think that there's gonna be a lot of shake up, a lot of get back games, a lot of it's gonna be good this season, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm most definitely looking forward to it, man. Aaron Rodgers, I've been getting a kick out of that whole Green Bay Jet situation, man. It's like they just keep on going back and forth with the foolishness, man. I was laughing throughout yesterday just thinking about Aaron Rodgers passing the Jets a note listing that he wants Randall Cobb, Alan Lizard, Mercedes Lewis. I was like, dude.
Odell Beckham.
Right.
Yeah, I'm like, this is ridiculous, man.
Bro, but he went on Pat McAfee's show today and was like, nah, that's not true, this and that, whatever. But he said that he's decided to go play for the Jets. So we're going to see if they can finalize this deal. Because, I mean, that'd be the craziest thing since the Josh McDaniels going to Colts hiring of a back out of a situation in the NFL. It'd be the craziest thing since that's happened if they don't go through with this.
So let's go ahead and dive into some of the moves. Of course, the Titans signed tackle Andre Dillard, 3 years, $29 million, and $9.67 million per year. Is this a good move by Rand Carthon?
Yeah, I really like this move. I think that this actually like has me questioning who we're gonna be getting in this draft. Does Andre Dillard slide into the inside or does he play left tackle? I mean he can't be any better worse than Dennis Daly, man. That's probably the worst offensive tackle I've ever seen. But I will say though that coming from the Eagles, we've seen how good the Eagles offensive line was. I know he didn't get a chance. He was actually the Eagles' first round pick at the time, but he didn't. I guess he's been dealing with some type of injuries and stuff. Hopefully he can get over that. Last thing we want more injured players, but we'll see how it goes.
I mean, to piggyback on kind of what you said, like these signings, which we're just talking about this one right now, we're going to talk about a few others here soon. But these signings, you kind of get to read tea leaves, right? You get to kind of see where this offense is kind of going. We're going to some offensive line guys that are heavy pass blockers, so it feels like a narrative is changing.
Yeah, man. Just like RJ said, man, I like it overall. Dillard, he's a true left tackle. Better pass blocker than he is run blocking, but I believe with coaching that he can be better in the run game. A lot of our fans within the fan base, they didn't like the move, mainly because they didn't know his name. I mean, with Orlando Brown sitting out there and McGlinchey sitting out there or whatever. When we signed, when we signed this dude, I mean, oh my God, what are we doing, man? You know the little rant I went on yesterday, man. I ain't even gonna get into all that. But like I said, man, I like it. I mean, looks like we're going to be doing a little bit more passing this year. I'm looking forward to it.
And you know, like when we say some of these guys aren't that great at pass blocking, sometimes they get more motivated or run blocking. Sometimes they get more motivated to run when there's a different type of guy in that backfield. So when you got Derrick Henry behind you, we've seen it. Some people just motivated to run block a little bit better because they know things can happen when Derrick Henry's in the backfield.
And I also look at it like this though. I just, I mean, I feel like when you come to offensive line, I just don't think you value run blocking in today's day of football, man. You value pass blocking. Today is a passing game. When we get
Mhm.
down 14 points, man, we're not running the football. You got to pass, man.
Correct.
And I just feel like the Brand Carthon, knows how to build a Super Bowl roster, and I believe in him, man. He did it with the 49ers, and it look like he's gonna do it with the Tennessee Titans. So just give him some time, man. Be patient. You see that he knows what he's doing. You see how he's filling these spots. Keep letting him build.
Yep.
Well, the Titans, this didn't come without some heartbreak. Titans lose David Long Jr. to the Miami Dolphins. 2 years, 11 million, 5.5 million per year. Does this sting a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, to keep it real, yeah. I mean, it do sting for me. I mean, David Long, I mean, he was one of my favorite players on the team. And I said, man, we got to bring this dude back. But I mean, we didn't bring him back. I see why we didn't bring him back. I mean, his contract should tell a lot of people why we didn't bring him back or whatever. I mean, the league doesn't really just value him like that because of his history with injuries. Now, when he's on the field, I mean, this dude right here, you know he's on the field because he's always around the football. But at the same time, our defense didn't take a major hit with him or Cunningham out of the game. I mean, we still got solid linebacker play. And I know you're gonna be talking about his replacement here soon, but man, I'm excited about his replacement.
Yeah, because I agree with you on that. Like it stings a little bit. You see that we with the contract offers, but this is an injury thing for us. Basically, I appreciate everything he's done here in the culture and the work that he's put in, but we just got to get away from this injury prone mentality and culture that we've had these past couple of years. So I think that was just a fact that, like, man, you just been one of these dudes that's been a lingering injury. We just got to move on, hope for the best. Go somewhere else and do better.
I really like David Long. I think David Long was good when he was with the Titans. I remember as a Titan that did good things for him. But like you said, the injuries, and even Vrabel called him out in the press conference, like, man, you can't pay a guy like this. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of Titan fans want to pay him, but let's be real. There's a lot of other David Longs around the league, man.
Yeah.
And I feel like we picked up another linebacker that's just as good as David Long. And we're gonna get into that later. But yeah, I just feel like there's other David Longs around the league, man. You don't pay him. Unless you really need a linebacker.
And on top of that, we also lost to the Chicago Bears, DeMarcus Walker.
Yeah, like I said, I'll start this one off. Like I said, there's more DeMarcus Walkers around the league. I liked him. He played good when he was here. He filled in for Big Jeff while he was gone. There were times I thought he was Big Jeff. He looked like Big Jeff when he was out there sometimes. But yeah, DeMarcus Walker was good. The Bears are gonna like him. You know what I'm saying? He did good while he was here, man. So.
Yeah, I agree. He's one of those guys that was doing good, and I think he's just one of those guys that was for the role for the role we was going to have him here. It's kind of unfair to his type of play style.
Yeah.
You deserve to go to be somewhere and be the main guy. Like we're the type of defense we're going to be running. You're not going to be on the field a lot of times because Jeff is there, and if Landry's healthy, you're not going to get a lot of play time. So let him go and succeed somewhere else. Sometimes that hurts and it sucks, but sometimes you got to do what's better for the player, and I think this is what's better for him in this situation.
I got to keep it real, man. This one right here hurt me more than David Long for the simple fact that, I got love for my big guys in the trenches, man. And when they doing their thing, man, it excites me. And I noticed DeMarcus Walker midway through the season, when we had injuries throughout the team, he was coming in and out making some plays. And like RJ said, thought it was Big Jeff for a second, but nah, man, that's
he looked just like him.
With the red armbands and everything, man. I mean, the whole time. But man, this dude stepped on the field, man, he was making big boy plays, man, and I took a liking to him. And I said, this is one of the guys they must bring back. It's a must that we bring this guy back. And, obviously Rand disagrees. I mean,
Well,
but it is what it is, man. I mean, we can find another DeMarcus Walker. I mean, and that's the case with a lot of our guys as well, man. I mean, people got to understand it's a business.
Yep.
Try not to get emotionally attached to these dudes or whatever, but we got a damn good coach that can go out and get the best out of different guys.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you just don't pay. You don't pay guys like this. He was a backup role. He needs to go somewhere where he can be the guy and get paid. You just can't pay him.
Facts.
Look at the 49ers. They got all those backups going to go get paid somewhere else off their number one defense. Like you just can't pay all them guys.
Of course, to mention, DeMarcus Walker. Yeah, we let him go, but we brought back Tier Tart.
Yeah.
Really like
Tier, man.
Yep.
Good old
guy right there.
Good old Pop Tart is back.
No different.
But this one right here stung also. Nate Davis to the Chicago Bears.
No, I don't think it really stung me. I don't really think he was just that worth that contract, man. I don't think he's worth that contract. He's a good run blocker. Don't get me wrong. He's a good run blocker, but I just don't pass blocking is trash. I'm gonna be real. He couldn't really pass block.
In my mind, I'm coming honest for a minute. In my mind, Nate Davis is a better guard than Aaron Brewer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Now we'll get to Aaron Brewer in a minute. Yeah.
We ain't got to tell Nate Davis go to Wendy's.
Yeah, and I think we're moving Aaron Brewer to center, man. So, like I said, he'd be better. He's way better at center than he is at guard. So.
But Aaron Brewer is also really undersized.
Yeah.
I don't think he's an undersized center, though. I think he's an undersized guard. You get what I'm saying? Because Ben Jones isn't that big, but he's a center. You get what I'm saying? So centers aren't meant to be that big. It's the guard.
Let's head to the Titans side of this. Of course, we've already mentioned Andre Dillard. Here's the replacement for David Long. Aziz Al-Shair. Nice player. And what's y'all's thoughts on this signing?
Yeah, man, this dude right here, man, he's going to bring that physicality. I mean, everything that we loved about David Long Jr., you're going to get that out of Al and possibly more. He got a 1 year, $6 million prove it deal. That's what I'm going to call it because, I mean, 1 year, $6 million. I mean, he's going to step in and more than likely be a starter. And I'm looking for him to make some big plays, man.
Yeah, exactly. I'm expecting him to come in and kind of be just like David Long Jr., but I think his health is going to be better. I think his productivity is going to be better, but I kind of agree with everything you just said there. I expect him to come out and be a prove-it deal, and I really want to see him come out and work hard and make plays and make it tough on us next year on what we're going to have to pay him because we need a solid linebacker position. We've thought we've had a few people to put in that linebacker position for us, and it's kind of been a carousel there too. So we need somebody to come in and step up and show us that we got somebody to lock down at that linebacker position.
Yeah, this is a Rand Carthon guy. Rand Carthon was one of the guys that got him drafted by the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? He basically really, really consistent with the 49ers, and I think that's what attracted Vrabel, and he plays with a lot of physicality. Like I said, I'm not gonna come out and say that he's better than David Long, but I do like this pickup. I was in a Pittsburgh Steelers Twitter space. And they brought this guy up, and I wasn't even thinking about it. It was like, man, I want that Aziz Al-Shair, and I was like, wait a minute, didn't the Titans just sign him? It was like, yeah, he went to the Titans. I was like, oh yes, but the Pittsburgh Steelers known for a franchise that's known for linebacker play. If they like this guy, that means that we got to go. So.
Next guy, a guy that the Titans know all too well, Arden Key, former Jacksonville Jaguar.
Yeah. Like I said, I like his versatility. I think he's fast. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna be great with I think not gonna say great. He's gonna be very good with Harold Landry on the other side. Hopefully Harold Landry's back to his old ways. You know, and like I said, I like how he can rush from the inside and the out. So very versatile, and I think that's what type of rival guys that he likes.
And
Go, go ahead.
pairing Key with Jeff, Danico, and Harold. Oh my.
Hmm.
Some teams are in trouble.
Don't forget Rashad Weaver. Uh,
And
Yeah.
you can throw Weaver in there, yeah.
mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was happy to see this because, like, when I was looking over the free agency and I was like, man, the new year's starting, and I was looking at kind of some players, like Key was one of the people that stood out to me because I was like, man, he's been good, he's played good, he came out of college with um, people was very high on him and how he performed and everything. So I was like, man, that's one player that stands out. So when we got him, I was like, that's cool. Plus, he embarrassed Dennis Daly badly last year. Every time we played, just ran right over him. So I like it when we get players like this that's in the division, kind of knows a little bit. So all these Jag fans that's talking stuff, it's gonna be nice when we see Key go back there and put some pressure on
Mhm.
Lawrence.
I can't wait till you hit him, man. These
Right.
these Jaguar fans, bro, they've been so wild,
Knock 'em out
bro.
cold.
They,
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, man. I mean, ain't nobody thinking about what JA fan talking about, man. I mean, they've
I had
been
to hear it
hating.
every day.
Yeah, they've been hating since the '90s, man. But yeah, man, I love the Arden Key signing. I mean, he's going to be amongst a good rotation of guys. Hopefully, keep them healthy throughout the year.
And make a
And
push for the playoffs late.
yeah, I mean, shoot, man, this guy is versatile. He's going to he's going to be what Bud should have been, which Bud was good when he was on the field, but he wasn't available a lot. And
So
when Harold Landry went out, I mean, Bud had to step up and be the guy, in which he couldn't do that. He does better with a running mate. So if Arden can stay on the field, everything will be all good.
I think this will help the Landry come back off of injury too. I don't think it'll be
Right.
as much pressure on Landry. This will help ease it when you got Key that come in and play that position a little bit if Landry does need to take a break.
so Power Hour said Key has exclusive real estate in Dennis Daly's head.
I don't doubt that.
But of course, on to the next move. Daniel Brunskill, the guard from San Francisco.
Now you want to talk about somebody owning somebody. This dude right here, he owns the best defensive lineman in the game, Aaron Donald, according to 49ers fans. I mean,
Yeah.
and he can play all throughout the offensive line, but the thing about it is, I mean, what he does against, other linemen, I mean, he isn't bad, but he isn't too impressive either. But we're not coming in here asking him to do a ton either. So I think it all work out. I mean, once those linemen get together and develop their chemistry that they need, man, I feel good about where we can be.
Yeah, and see, I don't know too much about him. I'm gonna have to do more research. I'll be looking at offensive line, but there ain't too many that just jump off the paper at you. But everything that I've been looking into him, everything ever since we signed him, man, it looks like I said, we're leaning towards pass heavy. Make sure we're getting a good pass protection, and I like where we're going. I like everything I've heard about him. So I like the narrative that this offensive line is going, and I'm excited to see how well they click and like chemistry is, because that's going to be the main thing. If they can have chemistry together and know how each other's going to work, that's what's going to determine how well this O line is going to work next year.
Yeah, like I said, another good Rand Carthon pickup for me. He, like I said, another guy that better at pass blocking than run blocking, man. So like, it's time for us to get serious about passing the ball, man. And I think that's what Rand Carthon's doing. We're gonna have to be able to pass the ball efficiently on anybody if we're gonna get to the Super Bowl, man. And
Facts.
like I said, Tannehill with protection, we've seen what he do. He's a top 10 quarterback when he has protection and weapons, and I think he can get back to that. Very efficient.
And of course, as the Power Hour said, per PFF, Pro Football Focus, Brunskill allowed 0 sacks with only 11 pressures in 17 games last season.
That's highly impressive, man.
Yes.
Mhm.
And we all saw how good that 49ers line was this season, man, and how they used to
And
dominate teams and
they
bully
made a
people.
deep run
Yeah.
until they met their match in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But of course, let's get to the last signing in Luke Gifford, linebacker and special teamer from Dallas. 2 years, $5 million, and he's getting $1 million guaranteed.
This to
Oh,
me just
okay.
screams variable signing to me. You know, he likes those players that he can throw in on defense on situations, but also is going to go out there, play special teams and attack. So for him, from everything I've seen on Dallas, they thought he could carry a bigger load. He was doing great. Everybody has high praises to talk about him on special teams. So, you know, that's just Vrabel. When Vrabel first got here, that was the thing that they love to do. They love to go get defensive players that were versatile, that could play defense and play defense in certain situations, but also take care of special teams for us because it's really big on Vrabel. You know, we got to win the game at all 3 phases of the game. So this to me was just screamed of a Mike Vrabel type player.
Yeah, I'm a second that. Yeah, I think it's a Vrabel pickup. Guys, high motor reminds me of Ladarian Bates. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Reminds me of what's that? Dr. Gibby. Reminds me of a guy like
Jack
that.
Gibbons.
Reminds me,
Yeah.
reminds me of Mike Vrabel.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so good pickup.
Yeah, man. Not much to add. I mean, my guys pretty much took care of it. I mean, he's a variable guy, special teams guy. I mean, I expect him to come out there and do his thing on special teams. And hopefully, we won't have to see him on defense because if we have to see him on defense, you already know what the problem is.
I don't know, bro. We're gonna see. He might be like some good key situations. Like, okay, we know they run. He might be run stop or pay pass. Like, he's gonna have his situations. We're just going to have to see where it's gonna lie on defense because I believe you're gonna see him on defense, but it's not gonna be a bad thing.
Well,
Yeah, I hope not.
apparently, the Tennessee Titans are interested in Denzel Perryman, so we should be adding more to this linebacking crew. It's
Yeah.
between us and the Texans, so see how that goes.
Well, before we head into the mock, I want to let y'all shout out y'all's show.
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah, shout out to the Tennessee Titan Coliseum or Titans Coliseum, man, podcast. You know what I'm saying? We do every Thursday at 8:30. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all that, you know. Let y'all give it to them.
Yeah. So there we talk about everything Titans. We kind of have some fun on the show. We make little wagers against each other just to have fun. And we just interact with the fan base. So it's a fun show to just get other Titans fan base from all over because we got Titans fans all over the US. So it's just a nice little place for us to all come together, talk and share.
Yeah, man. I mean, we just 3 laid back, cool ass Titan fans, man. That's so happen to be doing a podcast. I mean, we welcome anybody from any fan base to come through, chop it up with us, talk a little trash. We're gonna talk some trash back to you, laugh at you, and tell you to have a blessed day. So y'all make sure y'all tune in Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Central Time on Facebook and YouTube.
Yep, absolutely.
So we got someone who knows Firestone right here.
Hey, XD, what's good? How you doing?
But as I said before, that was before we heading into the 7-round mock from y'all. It's 3 rounds. So with the 11th overall pick in the 2023 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select.
Well, in our mock draft, we selected Quentin Johnson out of TCU.
We went the same place.
Yeah, man. I believe he's gonna be available for real, though, man.
Yeah,
I got a strong feeling he's gonna be available.
Yeah, I really like Quentin Johnson.
Yep.
And second round, where did y'all go?
In the second round. Second round. Oh my God, I lost. I lost it in
Oh
the midst
man,
of
how you
these
gonna miss it
fouls.
all?
No, I got it up here. We took another TCU guy, a guard, Steven Avala.
Bruh, what is going on?
Wait, what happened?
The
What?
first two so far, we spot on with each other.
But so third round, where'd y'all go?
In the third round, and actually in our mock draft, we traded with the Chargers. We traded back from 41 to 53, and we ended up getting a third round pickup out of it. So with our first third round pick, we got Eli Ricks out of Alabama.
What was your
And
second one?
our second one was Garrett Williams out of Syracuse. Both of them cornerbacks.
Okay, hang on. Hang on. And with that trade, San Francisco trades up to 72. We get 99, 101, and 156. 156, and at pick 99, took Nathaniel Dell, wide receiver, Houston.
Okay.
Yeah, I like him, man. He's a speedster, man. Take the top off the defense, man. I really like Tank Dell. Watch his tape.
And, hang on, somebody else is calling. And the second trade, Cleveland traded to 101. We get 126 in the fourth round and 141 in the fifth. At 126, Travius Hodges Tomlinson, corner, TCU.
Yeah, I watched him at TCU, man. He's a really, really good player.
TCU got some good players this year,
Yeah,
man.
I'm about to say that.
man.
TCU got a lot of guys coming out.
Yeah, they do.
And y'all know who he's kin to, right?
Yeah, LaDania.
Medanian.
And I got not one, not two, but 3 fifth-round picks. Fifth, Dorian Williams, Tulane.
Okay. To check out him.
If you like a linebacker that can come on delayed blitz, he's your man.
Okay.
148, tight end, Davis Allen out of Clemson.
I wouldn't be mad at that at all. I definitely wouldn't be mad at
The
that.
third fifth-round pick. This surprising that he fell that far. Stetson Bennett.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Quarterback, Georgia.
I don't think our fan base could be able to deal with that right there.
Oh,
Because
man.
it's Stetson Bennett and because it's Georgia.
Yeah,
And
it's
I
just
mean,
they got a two-time champ.
I mean,
They're gonna be calling for him to start, man. They might put Stetson Bennett out there.
That too.
There's another trade. Washington trades up to 185. We take 192 at 234. At 192, Keaton Mitchell, running back, Eastern Carolina.
Okay.
129 in the seventh round, DJ Johnson, edge rusher out of Oregon. These guys that you're seeing are most likely to end up being like special teams guys.
Yeah,
correct.
Right.
Anthony Bradford at 234 out of LSU. But the last trade of the night, Kansas City trades out of the seventh round, and they take our fourth round next year, but we pick up a fifth and a sixth round in 2024. I dip into the receiver pool just one more time. Jalen Wayne, South Alabama.
good little list of guys, man.
You got
That's
a
a
lot
good
of wide
list, man.
receivers there. I see where you want
Yeah,
us
Yeah,
to go in
boy.
this draft.
I mean, hey, we did let go of Nick Westbrook, Akina, and we got rid of Cody Hollister, so then we're gonna get some receivers.
Oh no, we got rid of Morocco's favorite player. We got Cody
Man,
Hollis.
don't do that. Don't do that on here, man.
Yeah, you talking
We
about
on
the best
somebody
receiver
else's
in
show. I
football.
can't turn up like we turn up on our show. Don't do that.
Power
Cody
Hour
Hollister.
Power said, "I'm calling. Pick up your phone."
Man,
Yeah. No, I see. Like you was really offensive heavy in there, so I see you got some defense players, but I see where you wanting us to go on offense. I see
Well,
that.
That was our biggest problem last year. We have needs on the offense, glaring needs on the offense.
Yeah. O-line wide receivers need to be. We need a wide receiver core. I want to figure out these DB situations too.
The Power said, "I've never seen an active quarterback with an AARP card."
Man, we've been watching Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers do it for years.
And of course, I'm gonna go back. Mosh XD said, "Doing good,"
Absolutely, that's good. That's good, Mosh.
but man, of course, I hated that it took so long to figure out how to get y'all on the show and get the schedule to line up.
yeah,
But man, this has been fun.
yeah. It has.
Man, we enjoy being on here, man. I mean, we've been following Titans Upload Network. Me and you, Lee. I mean, we've been communicating for a while now. It's great to be on here with you. Looking forward to what we got going on in the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. And man, I'm ready to get to the draft, man. That's what I'm ready for. I'm ready to get to this draft.
The big question is, what do y'all have going on in the coming weeks?
Right now, man, like I said, we ready to get to this draft, man. I mean, we're going to do our show tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. I mean, we're going to go over the free agent moves and go over a couple of other things. And we still, lining up guests to come on the show because we do invite guests upon our show. And we gonna have to get you on there, Lee.
Yeah.
I mean, you gonna have to come on there one Thursday and chop it up with us, man.
Yeah, man. You got to bring the energy too, man.
Man.
Of course, I do have to mention Monday night on the Power Hour, we will have Tyler from Titans Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central on the Power Hour, which is a member of the Titan Upload Network.
Okay.
That's dope.
Very nice. Very nice.
Of course, from my end, draft content is coming back like it was last year. But I'm not going as heavy this year. So, of course, with me doing the Power Hour Monday nights, I'll be recording the shows for Monday ahead of time.
Okay.
And then, of course, you'll get shows on Mondays and Wednesdays. And then the week before the draft, you'll get a show on Friday.
Okay. So you're going to have all the coverage. You're going to be taking care of everything. You got a busy schedule. That's a lot of content to keep up with.
I
man.
try.
Yeah.
That's good, though. That's real good.
Well, of course, we're fixing to lose RJ, which we're fixing to go ahead and get out of here anyway.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I'm done. They are blowing my phone up now. So I'm in the process of moving. So for the people anybody that's on here that watch Titan Colosseum, I'm gonna have a new setup. I'm moving somewhere else. So yeah, you won't be seeing the big giant bed in the background and all that stuff. So
yeah, you're gonna see a jacuzzi with a bunch of bunnies in it.
Nah, man.
Oh, shit. Everybody, of course, like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to the Titan Upload Network because we're posting content 5 to 7 days a week. So everybody go follow Titan Upload Network. You'll find a lot of great content and a lot of great creators on that network. Titan Upload, Titans Rossi, the Power Hour, Ryan Harris from the Jump Pass, Titans for Life, myself, and Drac Bryan. And as I always say, stay classy and tighten up.